Hello Melissa, and welcome to Decoration Design.
Hi.
So today you were talking about healthy interiors, and basically that a sustainable home is so much more than eco-energy or recycling plastic bags. What are some of the other considerations that you can think about when creating a healthy home?
Just being aware that you, as a consumer, you can ask questions and ask lots of them. Ask for material safety data sheets on consumables in the home so that you understand what the product is that you're potentially buying and going to live with. And look at making decisions for natural fibres and products over, say, perhaps synthetic options.
Why are healthy interiors so important, and how did you get into creating healthy homes?
For me, I got into it when my children were very little, when they were first born, and I had the opportunity to read the back of some ingredients that we were using for bath time products. And from there I was really shocked at what I'd found, and that just led me to explore other products we had in our house. And then as a designer I was really compelled to look at the materials and finishes that we use in our home, and in fact personally we'd renovated a home while I was pregnant and having our children, so I felt both very shocked and angry at myself that I'd used particular materials and finishes, and I would have done it differently if I could, and want to share that with other families.
Amazing. You also mentioned in your topic today there was quite a lot of facts and figures, and one of them was that 38,000 chemicals registered for use in Australia, with 282 approved for use in 2010. These are alarming figures by any means, and what are some of the interior design changes we can make to reduce our exposure to these chemicals?
From materials and finishes perspective, once again opt for natural materials over, say, synthetic or petrochemical materials where possible. Look for what would be the best way to go. There's so many different things, there's not one checklist. So if you look at the major items in a home environment and consider things like flooring and wall coverings, they take up a lot of the square footage in a property, so perhaps starting with those big things if you've got the choice. So if you've got lucky enough to renovate, look at putting in healthy option flooring or low emission flooring, and healthy option paint coatings for your walls, and then take it from there.
Sometimes it's compromise as well with the beauty or the look that you sort of had in mind to the way an eco product might look, for example.
It is, although it's getting better, and I think this is what being here today is all about. It's about educating people to ask questions, and the more that people ask questions, the more that manufacturers and suppliers will see that there really is a demand for healthier options. And as soon as there's a commercial demand, you'll find that people will start to put their money behind it and create more healthy products. So it's, doing it that way, you get a better response from the industry.
Amazing. What's your message to those that say, well, I'm fine, my kids, are fine, there's nothing wrong with them, I'm not seeing rashes, I'm going to die anyway. What's your message to those?
My message is, I agree, we are all going to die anyway, and there's so much to think about in daily life, and I don't like this to be seen as something that disables people or makes them feel overwhelmed. I think this information is a great thing, and I think being empowered by information and actually taking on board what's going on around you, you can make some really good decisions. And if we can make a good decision on a daily basis, those things all add up and contribute to a healthier home.
You were saying that solution is design with intention. So for those who are wanting to make changes, how can we source those products? Are they hard to find? Where do we start?
They're not really hard to find. Occasionally you'll come up against a situation where you do need to look a bit harder. There's a lot of certification bodies around now, so you can go to those certification body websites and have a look at the products that they endorse or that they've said have got certain credentials to them, whether it being green credentials or low VOC credentials. And really forums such as the exhibition here, when organisations are coming out and they're showing off what they've got, people can go to those exhibitions and ask the questions, question what the product's made from, and find the sources from those places as well.
Have you seen personally an increase in demand with clients coming to you more and more now, wanting to build from scratch and starting their homes off as a healthy interior?
Yeah, I have. I've been into this for 12 years. I've been interested in it, but commercially for the last 6 years I've been very passionate about promoting this issue, and in that 6 years my phone has been ringing far more regularly, and the momentum's really growing, and it's potentially initially families that have got health problems with potentially a child who's got asthma or allergies or eczema, and they're really trying to help themselves to create a solution in their home environment rather than relying on medications and things,
Absolutely.
coming at it from a different angle, if you like. So there's lots of things that individuals can do, and there is definitely being momentum towards change.
For those who can't afford to do everything straight away, what is sort of your suggestion? You know, where's the best place to start? Is there one room in particular, or?
Definitely. I think the bedroom's a really great place to start because we spend up to 8 to 10 hours a night in our bedroom. So really looking at minimising pollutants in that bedroom space so that when your body's resting and recovering, it has an opportunity to do that without being bombarded by potential chemicals in the bedroom environment, such as flame retardants or VOCs or phthalate chemicals in plasticizers and things. So if you can do one thing, start with the bedroom and have a really restful, rejuvenating night's sleep.
Great. It's a fascinating topic. Thanks, Melissa.
No problem. Thank you.